Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some real life style problems, okay? So here we've got a ladder that's 5 meters long, leaning against a vertical wall, makes an angle of 65 degrees with the ground, okay? And then we've got some questions to answer. Now the key to a question like this is you must draw a diagram, okay? The difficult thing about these questions is drawing a diagram that makes sense. Once you do a diagram that makes sense, it actually becomes very, very easy, okay? So I've got a ladder, and I'm just going to represent my ladder by a straight line, and it's 5 meters long, okay? And it's leaning against a vertical wall, okay? And then we've got the ground. Let's say the ground is grass, so green, okay? What we're told is that the ladder makes an angle of 65 degrees with the ground. So the ladder with the ground is here. So that's 65 degrees, okay? So now we can work out how high on the wall does the ladder reach. Well, that must be this distance here. It's x, isn't it? Okay? So again, let's label. This is the opposite. This is the hypotenuse. So it's a sine problem. Sine of my angle equals opposite over hypotenuse. Sine of 65 equals x over 5. X equals 5 sine 65. If we're writing things out properly, you won't get things wrong. If you try to cheat by just putting things into your calculator straight away, you will get things wrong, okay? So that's 4.53 meters to 3 significant figures, okay? That's part A. It says, how far is the foot of the ladder from the wall? Well, that's this distance here. Let's call that y. The foot of the ladder from the wall. So it's that distance there. You could do this via trigonometry, so you could use a cosine, okay? Because y is the adjacent side. But also you could use Pythagoras' theorem, okay? You could say that y squared plus 4.53 squared is equal to 5 squared. So y squared equals 5 squared minus 4.53 squared, which is 5 squared minus 4.53 squared. I'm told is about 4.4791 by my calculator. And then to find y, I will simply square root that answer. So I get an answer of 2.12 centimeters to 3 significant figures. Okay, what angle does the ladder make with the wall? So this angle here. Well, again, I could use trigonometry, but actually I really don't need to. I know that the answer is going to be 25 degrees because it's a right angle triangle, and I know 165, so they've all got to add up to 180. So, you know, the angle is just simply 180 minus 65 minus 90. But I could have used trigonometry as well. To do it would have been up to you, okay? But the key is when you get a question like this, what you're going to do is you're going to draw a nice picture. Once you draw the picture, it's easy. Without a good picture, it's very, very hard, okay? So if you have any problems drawing a good picture, ask me and I will support you with that. Okay, that's it for your introduction videos this week. All we've got to do is a Microsoft form, but I want it done really, really, really well. And with accuracy and with reflection of thinking about whether your answers make sense and writing out your solutions properly. Okay, whenever you do a form, write it out properly on paper, then you just write your answers into the form and check whether you got them right. Okay.